And when you're trying to build something generational, you're going to make mistakes, and you're going to learn from those mistakes. And you want someone that's not running necessarily a 7-year cycle, but they're really thinking about the world at large.
In May 2025, a $1.5 billion AI startup backed by Microsoft suddenly filed for bankruptcy. The reason? They'd been caught running one of the most elaborate tech frauds in history. For 8 years, Builder.ai convinced investors, customers, and the media that they had revolutionary AI technology that could build apps as easy as ordering pizza. The truth? Behind their friendly AI assistant named Natasha were 700 human engineers in India manually writing every line of code.
This isn't just another startup failure. This is the story of how one company fooled Microsoft, major venture capital firms, and thousands of customers with what investigators are now calling the Theranos of AI.
Builder.ai's collapse has sent shockwaves through the tech industry because it exposes something terrifying. In the rush to capitalize on AI hype, even the smartest investors and biggest tech companies can be completely fooled by smoke and mirrors. Microsoft didn't just invest in Builder.ai, they made them a featured Azure partner and promoted them as a success story. Fast Company named them one of the top 3 most innovative AI companies in 2023, alongside OpenAI. The company raised over $200 million and was valued at $1.5 billion. But when investigators finally pulled back the curtain, they found a company that had inflated its revenue by 340%, used fake invoices to cook the books,
and built its entire AI platform on human labor, while lying about it for nearly a decade.
Builder.ai launched in 2016 with a pitch that sounded too good to be true. They claimed to have developed AI that could build custom mobile apps and websites automatically. Their marketing promised that anyone could create professional software as easy as ordering pizza, using their AI assistant Natasha. The company's founder positioned Builder.ai as the solution to a real problem. App development was expensive, time-consuming, and required technical expertise most businesses didn't have. Their AI would democratize software creation, they claimed. From the beginning, Builder.ai's marketing was sophisticated and convincing. They created slick promotional videos showing Natasha, their supposed AI assistant, having natural conversations with users about their app requirements. The AI would ask questions, understand complex needs, and then automatically generate the code. The pitch worked. By 2019, Builder.ai had raised significant funding and was attracting attention from major tech publications. They claimed to have built apps for clients ranging from small businesses to large enterprises, all powered by their revolutionary AI technology.
But even in these early days, there were warning signs that few people noticed.
A 2019 Wall Street Journal investigation revealed that Builder.ai was using human coders behind the scenes, but the company dismissed this as temporary while their AI was being perfected. What made Builder.ai's deception so effective was how they structured their lie. They didn't claim to have fully automated app development. That would have been obviously impossible. Instead, they positioned their human workers as AI trainers and quality assurance specialists who were helping to improve their AI system. This gave them plausible deniability when questions arose about human involvement.
Of course, humans were involved, they would say. They were training the AI to get better.
But internal documents later revealed that the AI was essentially a project management interface that routed requests to human developers. Insiders who worked at the company described a culture of deception. Engineers were instructed never to reveal they were human when communicating with clients. They were told to maintain the fiction that Natasha, the AI assistant, was doing the actual development work. The company even went so far as to create fake technical documentation describing their neural network architecture and machine learning algorithms. These documents were sophisticated enough to fool investors and tech journalists who didn't have deep AI expertise. By 2020, Builder.ai had perfected their deception. They were regularly featured in tech publications as an AI success story. The company's executives gave talks at conferences about the future of AI-powered development. They had successfully convinced the world that they had solved one of software development's biggest challenges. Builder.ai's biggest validation came when Microsoft not only invested in the company, but made them a featured partner in their Azure ecosystem. Microsoft promoted Builder.ai as an example of how AI could transform software development, featuring them in case studies and marketing materials. This partnership was crucial for Builder.ai's credibility. Having Microsoft's backing made it much easier to convince other investors and customers that their technology was legitimate.
After all, if Microsoft, one of the world's leading AI companies, believed in Builder.ai, who was going to question their technology?
The Microsoft partnership also provided Builder.ai with significant revenue. The company was able to leverage Microsoft's sales channels and customer relationships to grow their business rapidly. They claim to be processing millions of dollars in orders through their platform, but the Microsoft relationship also created new pressures. As a featured Azure partner, Builder.ai needed to demonstrate consistent growth and technological advancement. This pressure may have contributed to the increasingly desperate measures the company took to maintain their facade. Internal emails later revealed that Builder.ai executives were aware that their technology claims were becoming harder to sustain. As AI technology advanced and competitors emerged with genuine AI-powered development tools, Builder.ai's human-powered approach was becoming more obviously outdated. Exposing Builder.ai shows how not to automate a business. But legit automation does exist, and you can use it today without faking anything. Most small business owners juggle half a dozen tools: Calendly for bookings, MailChimp for emails, ClickFunnels for pages, maybe Zapier to glue it all together. It's expensive, messy, and nothing talks to each other, so leads slip through the cracks. That's why I recommend Go High Level, an all-in-one CRM and marketing automation platform built for agencies and growth-minded businesses. Capture every lead in one dashboard. Automate texts, emails, and DMs so prospects never go cold. Launch sales pages, funnels, and even full websites in minutes. No coder needed. Drag and drop funnel builder with pre-built templates, two-way SMS and WhatsApp, ringless voicemail drops, and AI-powered voice and chat widgets. White label option, brand it as your own, and sell it to clients for recurring revenue. Go High Level is giving this channel a 14-day free trial. Scroll down, click the link in the description of this video or in our bio, and start replacing that pricey tech stack today. Alright, back to our story, because the next piece of this puzzle is where the real fraud begins. While Builder.ai was lying about their technology, they were also cooking their books. Investigators discovered that the company had engaged in a sophisticated financial fraud scheme involving a practice called round-tripping with an Indian partner company called Verse Innovation. Round-tripping is when two companies exchange equal invoices for services that were never actually delivered. This creates the appearance of revenue for both companies without any real economic activity. Builder.ai and Verse allegedly exchanged millions of dollars in fake invoices to inflate their revenue figures. The scale of this fraud was staggering. Builder.ai claimed $220 million in revenue for 2024, but audits revealed that only about $50 million was real. This means they had inflated their revenue by approximately 340% through fake transactions. This financial manipulation wasn't just about impressing investors. It was essential to maintaining their AI facade. The company needed to show rapid growth to justify their high valuation and continued investment.
Without real AI technology driving efficiency gains, they couldn't achieve the growth rates that investors expected from an AI company.
The round-tripping scheme also helped Builder.ai maintain their cash flow while paying the salaries of their 700 human developers. Running a human-powered development operation at scale is expensive, and the company needed to generate apparent revenue to fund their operations while maintaining the pretense of AI automation. Builder.ai's elaborate deception began to unravel in early 2025 when a key lender, Viola Credit, discovered irregularities in the company's financial statements. When Viola investigated further, they uncovered the round-tripping scheme and immediately seized $37 million from Builder.ai's accounts. This action left Builder.ai with only about $5 million in accessible funds, not enough to meet payroll for their nearly 1,000 employees. The company was forced to lay off most of its workforce almost immediately, and operations ground to a halt. As news of the financial problems spread, other creditors began demanding payment. Amazon Web Services was owed $85 million, Microsoft was owed $30 million for cloud services, and numerous other vendors came forward with unpaid bills. The company's total debts were staggering relative to their actual revenue. Within days of Viola Credit's action, Builder.ai filed for insolvency in the United States, United Kingdom, and India.
The company that had once been valued at $1.5 billion was suddenly worthless, leaving investors with massive losses and customers with unfinished projects. The speed of the collapse was breathtaking.
In less than a week, Builder.ai went from being a celebrated AI unicorn to a cautionary tale about startup fraud. The company's LinkedIn page posted a final message acknowledging historic challenges and past decisions that had left them unable to recover. As investigators dug into Builder.ai's operations, the full scope of their deception became clear. The company's AI was essentially a sophisticated customer service interface that routed development requests to human programmers in India. Natasha, the friendly AI assistant that customers interacted with, was actually a chatbot with pre-programmed responses. When customers described their app requirements, human project managers would review the requests and assign them to appropriate developers. The entire process was manual, despite being marketed as AI-powered. Internal documents revealed that Builder.ai executives were fully aware of this deception. Emails showed discussions about how to maintain the AI narrative while scaling their human workforce.
Some employees had raised concerns about the ethical implications of misleading customers, but these concerns were dismissed by leadership.
The investigation also revealed that Builder.ai had been using their fake AI claims to charge premium prices. Customers were paying significantly more for AI-powered development than they would have paid for traditional human development services. This price premium was justified by the supposed efficiency and innovation of their AI technology. Perhaps most damaging was the discovery that Builder.ai had been sharing customer data and project details across their network of human developers without proper security controls. Customers who thought their projects were being handled by secure AI systems had actually had their sensitive information exposed to hundreds of contractors. Builder.ai's collapse has had far-reaching implications for the AI industry. The scandal has become a textbook example of AI washing, the practice of exaggerating or fabricating AI capabilities to attract investment and customers. Regulators and investors are now scrutinizing AI companies more carefully, demanding proof of actual AI technology rather than just marketing claims. The Builder.ai case has shown how easy it can be to fool even sophisticated investors with convincing demonstrations and documentation. The scandal has also highlighted the need for better due diligence in AI investments. Many of Builder.ai's investors admitted they had relied heavily on the company's marketing materials and Microsoft's endorsement, rather than conducting independent technical audits. For customers, the Builder.ai collapse has been a costly lesson about the importance of understanding the technology behind the services they purchase.
Many businesses that had paid for AI-powered development found themselves with unfinished projects and no recourse when the company collapsed.
The case has also sparked discussions about transparency in AI development. Some experts argue that companies should be required to disclose the extent of human involvement in their AI systems, especially when marketing those systems as fully automated. Microsoft's association with Builder.ai has become a significant embarrassment for the tech giant. Just months before Builder.ai's collapse, Microsoft had featured them prominently in marketing materials as an example of successful AI innovation on the Azure platform. The partnership had been mutually beneficial. Builder.ai gained credibility from Microsoft's endorsement, while Microsoft could point to Builder.ai as evidence of the innovative companies building on their cloud platform. Microsoft executives had appeared at events with Builder.ai leadership and had promoted their technology in case studies. Now Microsoft faces difficult questions about their due diligence process. How did one of the world's leading AI companies fail to detect that their featured partner was running a human-powered operation disguised as AI? The incident has raised concerns about Microsoft's ability to evaluate AI technologies and partnerships. Microsoft has also suffered financial losses from the Builder.ai collapse. The company is owed approximately $30 million for cloud services that Builder.ai can no longer pay for. While this amount is relatively small for Microsoft, it represents a significant write-off and a blow to their reputation. The incident has prompted Microsoft to review their partner evaluation processes and implement more rigorous technical audits for AI companies seeking featured partner status. The company has also had to explain to their own customers why they had promoted a fraudulent AI company. The Builder.ai collapse has left thousands of victims in its wake. Nearly 1,000 employees lost their jobs when the company suddenly shut down, many of them engineers who had been unknowingly participating in the deception. Customers who had paid for app development projects found themselves with unfinished work and little hope of recovery. Some businesses had paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for projects that were never completed. The sudden shutdown left many customers scrambling to find alternative development resources.
Investors lost hundreds of millions of dollars when Builder.ai's valuation evaporated overnight. Major venture capital firms, sovereign wealth funds, and individual investors all suffered significant losses. Some investors are now pursuing legal action to recover their investments.
The human developers who had been working for Builder.ai also became victims of the company's deception. Many of these engineers had been told they were training AI systems and helping to build the future of software development. They were shocked to learn that they had been unknowingly participating in a fraud. The broader tech community has also been affected by the loss of trust in AI companies. The Builder.ai scandal has made investors and customers more skeptical of AI claims, potentially making it harder for legitimate AI companies to raise funding and attract customers. The Builder.ai scandal offers several important lessons for the tech industry. First, it demonstrates the importance of technical due diligence when evaluating AI companies. Investors and partners need to go beyond marketing materials and actually verify the technology claims being made. Second, the case shows how AI hype can create an environment where fraud can flourish. The pressure to be seen as an AI company has led some businesses to exaggerate or fabricate their capabilities, knowing that investors and customers are eager to believe in AI solutions. Third, the scandal highlights the need for better regulation and oversight of AI companies. Current disclosure requirements don't adequately address the unique challenges of evaluating AI technology, leaving room for companies like Builder.ai to operate with minimal scrutiny.
The case also demonstrates the importance of transparency in AI development.
Companies should be honest about the role of human workers in their AI systems, rather than trying to hide human involvement to maintain the illusion of full automation. Finally, the Builder.ai collapse shows how quickly a fraudulent company can unravel once the truth is discovered. The company went from a $1.5 billion valuation to bankruptcy in a matter of days, demonstrating that deception-based business models are ultimately unsustainable. The scandal also highlights the need for better AI literacy among investors, customers, and the general public. Many of Builder.ai's victims might have avoided losses if they had better understood how AI technology actually works and what questions to ask when evaluating AI companies. The case has also sparked discussions about the responsibility of tech giants like Microsoft when they endorse or partner with smaller companies. Should Microsoft bear some responsibility for the losses suffered by Builder.ai's customers who trusted the company, partly because of Microsoft's endorsement? The Builder.ai collapse is likely to accelerate calls for greater transparency and regulation in the AI industry.
Some experts are proposing mandatory disclosure requirements that would force AI companies to reveal the extent of human involvement in their systems.
There's also growing interest in technical auditing standards for AI companies. Just as financial companies must undergo regular audits, AI companies might soon be required to submit to technical audits that verify their technology claims. The scandal has also highlighted the importance of industry self-regulation. Some AI companies are now voluntarily providing more detailed explanations of how their technology works and what role humans play in their systems. For investors, the Builder.ai case has become a cautionary tale about the importance of technical due diligence. Many venture capital firms are now hiring AI experts to help evaluate potential investments and avoid falling victim to similar frauds. The case has also influenced how AI companies market themselves. Some legitimate AI companies are now being more explicit about the limitations of their technology and the role of human oversight, hoping to differentiate themselves from companies that make exaggerated claims. The Builder.ai scandal represents one of the most significant AI frauds in history, but it's unlikely to be the last. As AI continues to transform industries and create enormous value, there will always be companies tempted to fake their way to success.
The key lesson from Builder.ai's collapse is that in the age of AI, skepticism and verification are more important than ever.
Whether you're an investor evaluating an AI startup, a business considering AI services, or simply someone trying to understand the AI revolution, it's crucial to look beyond the marketing hype and understand what's really happening under the hood. The AI revolution is real, and it's creating genuine value across industries. But as Builder.ai proved, not every company claiming to be part of that revolution actually is. The future belongs to those who can separate AI reality from AI fiction. The Builder.ai story shows us that in the fast-moving world of AI and business, staying informed isn't just helpful, It's essential for protecting yourself from fraud and identifying real opportunities. If you want to stay ahead of the latest developments in AI and business, make sure to subscribe to the onlinemarketer.ai YouTube channel. We cut through the hype to bring you the real stories behind the biggest moves in technology and business. And don't miss our free weekly newsletter where we deliver the latest discoveries in business and AI directly to your inbox each week. You'll get the insights you need to navigate this rapidly changing landscape and spot the difference between genuine innovation and clever marketing. The link to join is in the description below. The AI revolution is just getting started, and the companies that survive will be the ones that build real value, not just convincing stories. Quick reminder, if you need an all-in-one CRM to automate leads and follow-ups, grab the 14-day free trial of Go High Level with my link below. Test it, keep the clients you close, and decide later. Stay informed, stay skeptical, and we'll see you in the next video.